So I've been gone for a little while. Let me let you know where I was at. The Metaverse. What's happening? What's happening, everybody? My name is Frankie, a.k.a. Gaius from On the Gaius, dropping another one.
Hit him with another one, Gaius.
All right, man, what's happening? My name is Frankie, a.k.a. Gaius. I am back. I have been down and out for a little while, but y'all know why. If you follow my story, man, your boy went down on the skateboard, and that shit hurt. Straight up. I am 47, about to be 47 in a couple months, and man, age is catching up to me. I went down at 100 miles an hour on my Harley, and I'll tell you right now, it did not hurt as bad as when I went down on the skateboard. That shit was no joke, and it hurt. So I'm doing the best I can do. I'm not going to lie to you. Right now, my whole body hurts. I got scabs every which way around me. I even got one on my forehead right here, too. I don't know if y'all can see that. But that shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? So, it was crazy, though, because there was people on the street laughing at me. All right, man, so let's talk about this Gavin Newsom character, man. Have any of you guys wondered what the fuck's going on with Gavin Newsom? I mean, homeboy's just MIA. You know, I guess he had taken the booster shot, and then right after that, he started canceling appointments, you know, and a lot of us just want to know what's happening. Straight up, like what's happening? You know, I mean, did it affect him? Is he sick? I mean, can he not walk? I mean, I don't follow, but I kind of scroll through TikTok because I kind of like TikTok, honestly. Everyone tries to say it's for the youngsters, but Instagram's played out. TikTok's popping. Straight up. TikTok is popping. Rumble, if you want to hear some uncensored stuff, Rumble's a spot too. But as far as like what's really going on, because I'm hearing a lot of stuff about old Gavin Newsom, you know, and it's crazy because, of course, the media is not going to talk about it. But that'll be some shit, though, right? If the homeboy can't work because he can't walk. So they said they had some kind of disease. I don't have it in front of me, but if any of you guys know what's going on, let me know in the comments, man. That would be kind of interesting to hear if anyone has information or heard anything, because that's kind of what we do. You know, we spread information. We spread truth and sometimes theory. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, life's changing very fast for a lot of us. I mentioned the metaverse, and that shit's real, bro. If you guys aren't hip to what's going on, you better be, because that is the internet 20 plus years ago. When it first kicked off. Remember AOL and all that shit? Yahoo, how popping that was. This is another opportunity to get with the times right here and have a good chance to make some income or turn some money. You know, crypto right now is big, and I'll tell you what's even bigger, Ethereum, because that's the only way you can play to stay up in there. You know, I got friends that are buying properties and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and believe me, I'm tripping when I hear them tell me what they're spending because it just don't make sense. But a lot of shit in this world doesn't make sense. You know, I actually had asked my boy if it was cool for him to talk to me about it. So my boy goes by the name of World Traveler. Now, I've known Nicky Vegas for a lot of years. He's been my homie for a lot of years. He's a solid-ass individual. And, you know, he just, when you know somebody that's doing what's popping, you know, you kind of got to listen. He's always been ahead of the curve, man, and he's on game. So I wanted to kind of give him a little bit of my time and your time to kind of explain just a little bit about what's going on. So he shoots me over the information about mana. Now, mana, I guess, is the money that you can spend while you're in the metaverse, right? And so he's talking about investments and things like that. But I'm going to let you just go ahead and listen to what he's got to say. Let me turn this up.
Okay, so this currency right here is going to be the only currency for the metaverse. I don't know if you're familiar with the metaverse, but it's blowing up right now. It's a whole nother world. Facebook's turning into the metaverse as well. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, that's the only currency you can use in the metaverse, the Decentraland. Decentral and then and.org, I believe.
Now, you know what's crazy to that about that whole name and stuff? That's how the banking systems got started, in a decentralized bank, decentral bank. I don't know if you guys know that. I just found that out the other day when I was kind of doing my own investigation, because I am going to invest in a lot of this right here. And here's my response. So what you're telling me is to buy this currency to be locked into Facebook's ecosystem?
No, it's called Decentraland. Decentral and.org, I believe. And My boy just bought $200,000 worth of land in there.
That's a lot of money.
About $60,000 worth of land in there. That's where I think I'm gonna put the prayer room, because everyone's gonna be living in there. So, people can come get prayer. They got a casino. We were in the casino in there the other night. Gambling Ethereum, or you gotta move it. You can't gamble Ethereum. You move it to Mana. So that's the only way you can gamble or do anything in there and buy clothes. My boys got the French Montana Coke boys, Jordan drop, Iron Man shoe drop. Yeah, it's gonna go. I think it's gonna be a long-term play. Hello.
That's how we typically end conversations. Hello. So the crazy thing is about it, I gave my response and then I asked him permission. Hey, bro, is it cool if I put this out there? Because a lot of people don't know. I didn't know until I started actually investigating what was really going on and what's happening and what the opportunities are for us, because there's a lot of them out there. And so he went ahead and put me on game a little bit, and I kind of wanted to share it with you guys.
Yeah, cuz you got my permission, and the thing about it is that, this is the fourth industrial revolution. So think about, they're behind schedule right now. By 2030, the metaverse will be like the internet was when it first came out, but they'd like everyone to be in their houses. They're conditioning people to stay in their houses, and Facebook's starting metaverse. Decentraland.org is already, I believe it's .org, thecentraland.org. There's a deadmau5 concert there. There was live entertainment. There was people buying clothes, in this metaverse that my buddy was on the computer. So it's happening right now. And not to mention, in China, if you jaywalk, this was 2017 they were doing this.
So that's interesting. Of course, China is always one step ahead of all of us, right? We know that. So he's talking about China. He gets cut off right there, but then I'm gonna let you hear about what he has to say after that.
I'd cut the China, but if you're gonna use that, but yeah, look at China right now. You jaywalk. Guess what? You're getting docked out of your account right there in the WeChat account. You're getting docked money right out of your wallet if you jaywalk.
That's crazy.
Okay, think about that, folks. Think about where we were in China 2017 that was happening. Okay, so do the math. It's on its way.
He's very right about that, man. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it. I watched an interview with Mark Zuckerberg, and he basically mentioned that, look, right now is the starting point, and everybody right now is currently building the infrastructure, and that in 5 years, it'll be the starting point. So this is a long-term play with a lot of benefits, especially financially. It's something that I think all of us should really look into and take part in. I know personally, I'm actually switching my son's education right now, and even myself, to focus more on NFTs and even this digital play. So let's hear what else he's got to say.
Love you too, bro. Yeah, so I just bought Vetter and Elon and Mana. Everything went up like 400%. Man, it ain't a bad day. Just, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my feet wet. Hello?
That's right, bro. Anytime you're flipping it and making money, man, you can't be mad about that. Let's hear what else he's got to say.
If you put in $1 million, you make $4.
Okay, that's a little bit private right there. Hold up.
Yes, sir. If you would have put, yeah, you would have made 40,000 on 10,000 if you got in and got out when I did. I'm putting some into Mana. I'm telling you, there's decentraland.org, decentraland.org, and my boy spent. They got Tesla headquarters. My boy bought land for $200,000 there. I'd buy some land there. I'm looking to get some land there. I want to put the prayer room in there, actually. Shit, man, you might need to fucking get on this deal with me.
Yeah, so he's obviously offering me opportunity, and of course I'm going to take it because I trust him. I've been with him for quite a long time. There's been a cooling off period where he went his way, I went my way, but this dude's always on top of game. He knows what's happening. He's from producing Logan and Jake Paul and getting them into boxing. I mean, shit, just the other night he was having dinner with Kendall Jenner. So, you know, he's big on God, man. That's another thing I love about him. You know, he's real tight with Justin Bieber. They go to the same church. And he just got a lot of knowledge, you know, and it's crazy because, unfortunately, to say this, you know, they're so worried about racist bullshit. They should be talking about levels, because there's levels to this game. There's people that can teach you shit. There's people that can put you in the right position. I mean, when you're making a lot of money, they're having $1 million conversations. You know, most people are worried about getting thousands. They're thousandaires. You know, you get around people like this, you're having $1 million conversations. You don't get nothing for less than six figures. You know what I'm saying? When you make moves, you're making it at a 6-figure minimum. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm coming from when I think about making moves and actually, you know, learning from the people that are putting these things in front of us. Because let's be real, dog. I just got into this social media thing, and what's funny to me, man, is there's a lot of cats that still fucking push shit up like cars, or their locations are going to front like they're balling. Bro, you're not balling, dog. I know you're not balling. The American public knows you're not balling. You're not balling. I mean, is that shit still like what people are into? I mean, I just don't understand it. But what I'm trying to say is, look, the next generation has to catch on to this, because this is how you're going to get paid. Okay? The dollar is getting weaker as we speak. But listen, man, you know, the whole purpose of me doing this isn't just to talk shit about people, about, you know, people that obviously are still on that thirst trap. You know, they, for whatever reason they're doing it, hey, to each their own. You know, if I could share things about how I'm making moves, and check it out, man. You know what? I've never been broke, dog. The reality of it, the only time I'm broke is if honestly, if I'm in prison. And being broke in prison ain't real to me, because I'm still sending home a lot of paper, you know, and there's a lot of moves that I'm currently making right now, because you know what? I like being able to do what I want to do. I love coming and going. I love sleeping in. I love fucking staying out late. I love, my time is my time. You know, I was watching Yellowstone, if you guys are familiar with that show, yesterday, and this old lady had landed, and homeboy said, "Oh, your flight got here early." And she said, "Huh? Hold up. Whether it's early or late, I am the all being, and time revolves around me. You are to get used to my time." I love that. You know, that's a level that I think all of us should be at. You know, I mean, because let's be real. This this metaverse, what's it really about? It's about time. It's about sealing our consciousness in time. Well, guys, I'm going to get up out of here, man. So let me leave you with this one person who shouldn't have been in office. Let's see if you can guess who she is.
Women like me aren't supposed to run for office.
All right, man, that's a very interesting person. A lot of you know who it is, and if you got to the end of the show, you're going to be able to tell me in the comments, man. All right, like and subscribe. Show me some love. I want to show it back, and let's get this thing popping. Take care.